cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
Cek. Aduh.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Cek.
Huh? Huh?
Bentar, Bre. Kita setting dulu. Setting dulu.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Jadi di streaming kali ini kita lanjutin main game sini. Mendingan kita selesaiin ini dah, Ipan. Penulis saya ada apaan? Pendi sedang sibuk. Pendi siap. Pendi sedang sibuk. Mana quest Pendi? Pendi. mana dah? Ini juga ayah adik. Ini biji Sumeru. Sabrerus festival, selesaikan quest festival Sabrerus. Oh ini Sabrerus. Oke, kita harus menyelesaikan quest ini dulu. Biasalah ya. Asin bisa lah di crafting. Crafting jadi let's go.
Keep up.
Add astro.
Kelar. Lanjut questnya lanjut.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that...
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel every...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos?
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. So, if there is another
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think the festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing.
Even when you put it that way.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many know...
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long... I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon Paimon's so ready.
Wajar 1000 mawar.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Well, oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad, right?
Lokasi telah ditentukan, jalanan Dunyarzad. Namanya tuh aneh. Ada aneh di Sumerus.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people...
Mushrooms, flowers, and all So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms.
So, the Sub-Zero festival...
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food, then wouldn't the Pyro Archons festival be full of food like roasted fowl? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said...
So, how does it...
It's quite simple. After you give me any...
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, you're one in...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected.
Why does everything sound so much more credible?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Oke, apa aja? Kanan. Oke. Kita coba pakai ini nih. Sang pearl.
So how about it? Want to give it?
Coba. Terus biar punya hoki nih. Biasanya pakai ini seragam.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Iya, bisa jadi.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Dukun gadungan.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Mesti
Yes,
nyontek dulu
but this
gitu.
book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zeros festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Nyampe dong.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Gede banget tuh kumis. Sampai nutupin mulut.
It's a weird guy. Hey, it's Dunyarzad.
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you in the few short days it took to prepare.
The hallowed...
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your...
Yes, Knight! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zeros festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take...
Whichever one, don't...
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
Permen aja digacha, bro.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants this and it's alright. Paimon believes...
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Disuruh milih. Kiri kanan berarti sebelah ini warna putih. Biru tuh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 biru. Nomor 5. Oh 5. 5-nya di atas. 5 di atas, berarti nomor 1 biru kan. Oke, 1.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizardtail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies!
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of...
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's...
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about...
How embarrassing.
Attention, young soldiers!
Ya, betul dong. Attention.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
Kasih tahu.
Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Let's go, kita ribut di sini, bro.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
Ya.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This...
Udah dalam batas kabur. Kemana? Let's go, kabur.
Keep up.
Penyakitan.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little...
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all,
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but...
Please, let me take a closer...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was...
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparation.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect you. Thank you very much.
Don't be.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition.
Truly, I'm sorry.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about Sumeru's current medical advancements.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad compared to the simple fact that I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more, not to mention this way, when my final day does arrive. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you too so much. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do thanks. There will always be frustrations in life. But, oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Nihh will reach? And with that, my wishful.
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we should stop.
Kapan? Oh, langsung malam. Langsung festival lah. Festival lah.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nihh!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to...
No. I believe that our Archon never...
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Nihh, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't...
Nihh, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zerus so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much, it would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus Festival at this point. I don't...
If you say so. But You can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay.
Ini tuh kebagi dua ya.
There's nothing we
Jadi,
can do about it.
ada yang percaya
Still,
sama
I'd be lying if I
kelakuannya,
said I had
sama
no regrets. I would have loved to see
ada
Milu's
yang enggak
dance.
gitu, yang tadi tuh yang enggak. Terus si Nilo sama si ini tuh percaya ada Archon gitu. Yang si itu si Nahida itu.
A lot happened. Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But, yeah.
Iya.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power...
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Langsung gitu keluar. Terus ke dunia Java lagi.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure! Traveler?
Let's go.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You're quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays would know.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7...
appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies...
Masih tuh bulan.
It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusion, but if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next. So, where to next?
Pesan tadi ke toko buah dah. Langsung ke peramal lagi, cuy.
Ha! Ha! Sa!
Bro, deja vu.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Nomor 4 ini.
What's going on?
Ferris, the night of...
Oh, do you want some?
Let's... Ooh!
And there's also...
Great!
These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to...
Nomor 4. Iya, pasti nomor 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
Yeah, I know you feel, bro.
Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Pasti ngelawan itu tuh si Brandal. Nikmatnya rasa deja vu. Iya benar sih. Dari yang tadinya buruk bisa langsung kita hindari gitu. Kalau punya deja vu. Bisa langsung merubah nasib. Ya kalau bisa kayak gini nih, enak.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Coconut charcoal cake.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give the...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Transisi.
That thing? Are you really gonna eat? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross, so... Would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been... how about...
Lambat tepen-tepen. Coba. Apakah ada resepi baru? Resepi baru kan? Terus, oh ya charcoal baked jadi cake. Kipoki Brawls Band. Oh, sudah memiliki 90. Nice. Kita keluar, pintu keluarnya mana? Keluar.
You just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Ini nyaru pintu keluar. Nyaru bet. Bisa begitu bro, deja vu.
Hey! Dinnersot is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinnersot. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for...
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
Ternyata masih berjalan. Nasib ya.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to do... When we return, have the scribe draft an order...
Understood. I will inform...
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of...
Ya, dengki bet. Aki-aki dengki bet, bro.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, it's okay. But you've been really... It truly isn't. True, but... The next... Wait. No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Langsung disapu lagi ke... Balik lagi ke tadi.
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Tiba-tiba beep lagi.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Nyana energy, but values still...
Continue to monitor for variances in the data.
Why does Paimon feel so tired? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Tidur melayang, Paimon. Tidur melayang. Kita ambil tadi Sarah.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler?
Balik lagi deh Zavu.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can... Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Not much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
opsinya, lihat nomor 4 semua.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Mau sampai kapan?
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
Sampai tahu loh. Jatuh nomor 2 Hare Fruit, nomor 3 Lavender Melon, nomor yang kebutuh.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What?
Gila.
He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Nah itu tuh pelakunya itu tuh yang tadi tuh.
Hey, where are you going?
Si pelaku itu tuh.
What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Iya betul sih. Tuh. Si bocah yang sulit buat didapetin di gacha.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here? Traveler?
Glitch.
That's...
Langsung hilang burungnya. Padahal tadi ada. Serius deh. Tadi ada burungnya, bro. Kabur.
Keep up.
Magic.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's in... You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but...
What the?
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? memories are still scrambled, try your best to...
What the?
Let Paimon think.
What the heck, bro?
What about everyone else? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, it was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. If we can break out of this, but as things are right... You sure love to use weird analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Tekan picu hubungan, kau bisa mendapatkan entry teks baru. Jika ada satu entry teks di halaman saat ini yang tidak digunakan sebagai silakan pilih satu entry.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting strong. The moon, illusions, and lies. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that..." We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festivals...
Oh, begitu. Terus... Pasti pas Sabreros, terus... Ini...
I can't seem to cohere...
Ini... Ini...
That should be it. The flow of time is My mind feels exhausted.
You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. A simple time loop can't explain... Dunyarzad. The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we...
Sabreros.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape, and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with...
Lagi ke kios Superman, reparasi Prama.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them. Huh? What brought this about? I heard... What kind of philosoph... Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru?
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming? True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Anyway, is this all really...
Tidur lebih enak gak bisa mimpi sih. Jadi langsung bangun
Oh, it's you two.
Tidur langsung
Was
bangun.
my divination so accurate that you... Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the gods div...
You're really excited about this, huh?
help you better understand it?
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just... What you just said.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. The book only said...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, at this time of day...
Keep up.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Paimon get that right.
We need to say something convincing.
Agi?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a... Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. The moon, a loop. My mind feels exhausted. That doesn't sound right.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And
Alright, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely...
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunya.
POV-nya.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was...
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the...
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only one. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom...
A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the note.
So, this Nahida you mentioned. What did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you...
People in Sumeru don't drink. Okay, Nahida's... My mind feels What's happening right now?
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it...
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, this hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Beep.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a... We took off our Akasha terminals.
Budak langsung. Langsung.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length at birth.
Watch again, bro.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last. Now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is
It's extremely difficult for lab rats and inexperienced.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nihida, you've never told... The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other things.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told any—
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
Langsung bisa nebak kan.
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
It's magic, bro. Langsung bisa festival. Langsung bisa festival. I know that, bro.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every up. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge. Why? And they...
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking of get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of... Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day...
Beep again.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we...
So, what's your new hypothesis?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero. Okay, Nihh. The beep is a prompt tone.
Kita cari yang tanda kuning.
Mercenaries rely heavily. The moon, a loop.
Nah, tuh bro.
If all our memories of a Okay. We've already experienced...
Ingatannya hilang setiap hari.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next... But muscle memory can't... Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all.
We don't have many more festivals to waste.
Oke. Ini udah ganti hari. Oh, udah jam 3. Nice, terus kita di sini tidak untuk quest yang ini, tapi masih belum bisa. Didapat. Kirain nggak bisa langsung main quest.
Keep up.
Keep up.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange.
Explain the situation to her today. Paimon's gotten a little sick. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, you remember.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why?
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Mana coba?
Keep up.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square. But at least we've reached some other Yep, that's true. So, can we think of strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! I can't believe it! Did we miss this because... How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about...
Back home, monster bro. Bicara dengan Nahida.
Nahida! We're back! You're back early today. Did you find some... Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real...
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to...
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations.
200.
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for... Our memory... About that... Well, where should Paimon begin?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of...
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go! Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
We don't have many more festivals to waste. Hurry and find...
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at port.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left it.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please, be careful.
Be careful.
Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so...
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see.
Then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave.
Like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
That copy and had some interference. We still managed.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we there's another part here. We only received it last.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Rusak.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
My impression is that each day in this samsara... Was that space actually... All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, so no matter how strangers...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going?
Well, consider this. For all the... So no matter how...
Where? Ning tele.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell him...
Teleport again tuh kan.
You're back.
I've been waiting forever for you two. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
People in Sumeru don't dream. I can't seem to cohesively... The moon... all the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had... We've already experienced... Okay, Nahida said the... We are all in a dream. Those spaces remind me of... That doesn't sound right.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, and those space... Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? And it grants knowledge to the... And it grants knowledge to the people. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. It is the manifestation. The Akasha relies on the power of a no...
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures, but... Is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete... Paima remembers her saying that the real story is that the sages from the Academia...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
We've already experienced... My mind the grand sake... Those spaces... Those dreamscapes kept...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their disembodied consciousness is placed in... No one is any the wiser as people wake up to yet another...
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon.
Okay.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. And now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about... You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality? That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter after we end the Sub-Zero's festival, how can
the sages of the Academia...
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real...
A sun and a... Oh, we're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Beep. Back to sleep. Beep. Sleep again. Beep. Beep and then beep.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going...
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
But personality...
Puppets are still, you know.
Dunyarzad...
Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom, so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's Fest.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end this. Only that means this dream deep within their consciousness.
You mean
imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you. Truly fine, but right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone,
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go.
Paimon's still a little... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. Yeah, saving Dunyar's... But we mustn't lose... Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it. Huh. That's true. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense! Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Apakah sudah bisa event? No. Masih bicara dengan event. Event bisa.
Keep up.
It's a little hard to explain.
An experiment? That festival tradition or something?
Less questions, Mark!
Okay. Oh, my wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the reason
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
When she placed the hat, what she didn't realize was that I'm not that Okay, yeah, that was a bit... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, Oh! You're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two.
This easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
It's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so... Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're...
Propagate!
Can't see?
Traveler? Were you just taking... Oh, and speaking of her, remember how... Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival. Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on... Should we open it? Zeru's festival, and had all her health problems to worry about. If we hadn't found this book, we never... Hey, where are you off? We're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life. It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of...
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now... What? Where are we going this time?
Let's get this, bro.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single... The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I had...
Oh.
Let's go.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Transition.
Like I said, they...
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new
Transition again.
That beautiful shade of purple. But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after...
What's going on here? You guys are...
Hey! They disappeared! So Nilou's the host! What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore! It's just like the example Nahida told us. So when you saw the flowers, But if we want to end the samsara, we need them. How should we make Nilou realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zerus?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a...
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we...
Yep,
But in the part you heard, he had his piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the... All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon. The Dendro Archon smiled. His wife, lying next to him, said, "In the end?"
So,
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zeros.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zero's. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Luar sara.
I'm sorry, who?
Dunyarzad!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou
Let's go. Dapat constellation. Oke, jadi segitu aja untuk sesi hari ini dan video tamat achievement. Declare game. Gue tuh mau download game ini, bre. Car X Street. Ya. Game balapan. Oke dah. Jadi kayaknya segitu aja ya. Ini ya bersama. Dah. Mana screen-nya? Nah ini tuh Streamlab fitur anyar, bre. Kenapa nggak bisa padahal udah di set? Streamlab look, fitur Anda belum sempurna. Oke, jadi gitu aja. Udah lah. Ya. Udah di set end screen tapi tetep aja. Nah,